sure about this? I mean, it's not some tiny cable station you're infiltrating.
Zal mentioned an Eliza and a phone call to Picus. Put them together, it has to mean Eliza Cassan is in on this.
You don't think that's a bit of a leap? The world's most famous news anchor working with a mercenary hit squad?
Oh, she's in on it.
We can argue the fine points later. Set me down on the tower. I'll get in from the roof.
So cool. Here we are at Picus.
Jensen,
Wow.
it's Pritchard. Malik tells me you want Eliza Cassan's location.
If it's not too much trouble.
It's not. I bypassed the firewall easily, and I've pulled up a 3D model of their floor plan. Her office is in the tower, room 404.
On my way.
Nice. 404. That's funny. Not found. Bet you doesn't exist. Alright. Right off the bat here, we can hack into something. And we can punch through a wall even. Even better.
Access granted.
Alright. Let's see what we got here. Energy, money, ammo capacity. Yes, I will make room for that. Thank you. What could I use this on? Pretty much anything, I think. Aw, I can only use it on the heavy rifle. It's probably better off just to sell it then. Let's drop this, make space for this one. Oh, this one's too big. What could I drop that I don't need right now? Look at all, I don't need all these stun gun darts. Alright. So that's one way in. Punching through there. Or there's always the front door. To make a little bit less noise. Oh, it doesn't matter anyways. And we may get XP for doing this. Hello. Whoa. Nope. No experience. Not important. Okay. Here we are. We got a camera over to the right side here, it looks like. But where exactly? We turn this off? Nope. Alright. So, Picus. We're gonna get some dirt on you, aren't we? I know there was the newspaper outside too. I didn't check it, but I'm sure since this is a news station that we'll find a couple copies of it in here. Let's start from the bottom. Bridget Tucker parking regulations. Need to remind you that there are a lot of people working in this office and that we have parking regulations for a reason. Please be professional and use the parking space assigned to you. Blah, 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 blah. Get out. Ooh, to Frank Doyle. Get out now. Don't have much time. Get out now. I don't know what's up, but they're evacuating the building. What? Jack Mosher to something. Heads up. Orders came from way up. Code blue. The situation is critical. Everyone must be evacuated. No deals whatsoever. No details whatsoever. They're going to put the building in lockdown pretty quick. Oh, what? Hence why this guy's coffee cup is probably spilled. He just bailed fast. Here we go. Let's check this out. Figures show sharp global rise in terrorism. The number of serious international terrorist incidents more than doubled last year as reported by the United Nations Terrorism Task Force. According to their statistics, the number of significant attacks grew to 1,285, up from 582. That's like 4 a day. For proponents of private militias, these figures validate and support the increasing use of private contractors to help deal with terrorism, such as the Bell Tower Associates, Interguardia PLC, and Sharp Edge Inc., all of whom have greatly bolstered their global presence. Those opposed to the expanding role of these militias argue that the integration of private and public security forces is cost prohibitive and undermines the checks and balances needed for true democratic accountability. To address these concerns, the UN report proposes a formation of an international counterterrorism unit. Large weapons cache found after standoff. A storehouse of handguns and assault weapons was found in a Brisbane home near a 2-day standoff with police. Authorities say 8 pro-China rebels were taken into custody. The South Australian Federation was once again forced to bring in private contractors to help quell the unrest. So all these like private security firms are being hired to deal with this massive increase in terrorism. Okay, we got a bunch of login codes here. My department, I study computer at night school. I studied computer. Okay, this place is empty, like everyone's evacuated. I don't know why exactly. I guess we'll probably find out.
Jensen, something's not right. Picus is a 24-hour global news network. Why isn't anyone answering their phones?
I'll get back to you on that.
We just found out, bro. Share it with them. Okay, this is where we came in. We got a vent here we can check out. Oh man, I'm on computer overload here. I'm rich, that's for damn sure. Office space. Would love to have these augmentations, I'm telling you. Okay, nothing's happening up here. There is the vent, which I imagine will just lead downstairs.
Access granted.
Okay, let's check the vent. Oh, well, maybe it's not. Okay, I don't want to quite go there because I want to check the computers downstairs first. And I'm gonna hack this thing. I bet you there's a bunch of interesting stories in these computers, actually. Being that it's a news network, there's gonna be some pretty wild things.
Access granted.
Okay. There's just stuff everywhere. Jay Kenny, let's get in here. I'll try to hack these as quick as I can.
Access granted.
Web Awards, just to let you know that 2 sites, Covenant Playground and SciCon 11, are both nominated for Web 3.0 awards in the following categories: Most Original Gaming Forum, Best Webcomic, Best Webisode for Tony's Back in Post-Nuclear USSR, and Best Visual Design. That's awesome. We have rules for a reason. Listen, JF, we have these reviews for a reason. Liberty of the press or freedom of expression. This is not a commission to sanction your right to speak your mind. Now, one of Picus' main responsibilities come from the notion that everything we do can have effects on the mind and emotions of the public. Now, it's all very cliche, I know, but it's still true. Anyways, we're still up for your session of Universe of Shadows on Saturday. Apun port qui appris marché on the déchet fait exprès pour la mini-meetings. S'il vous plaît, m'y ramener la mienne et ne plus la reprendre. À chaque fois, les settings sont déréglés et je dois passer 30 minutes à tout resetter comme des mondes. So, you can figure that out. Right? Ish. Okay. We've checked. Ooh, nuke virus. I'll take it. Alright, let's check these computers, finish up the drawers, and move on. Approved vocabulary. Just a simple reminder to go through the lexicon of approved terms of vocabulary before you submit anything on the official servers. That's awesome. Bell Tower link is down. The page of the article rebuking the accusations against Bell Tower's activities in Australia is down. Don't know if... Oh, a practice kit! Boom. That's why you explore. That's huge, because I think that's like our only one right now. Just reminding you about my note on the comment story you're uploading today. Please make sure to remove the frame where you can see the VersaLife space station in that sky shot. The big boys will blast us if we leave that in, guaranteed. Modernization. Who wants to start a new Modernization 9 campaign? World size, humongous. Anyone interested, ping me back. Shotgun on the Germans. Give me the Panzer tanks. I think I just did that one. Stacks. Nah, I'll hack it, Stacks. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Coming for us. There we go.
Access granted.
Hey Phil, can you delete that comment about the Cyber Olympic chick that refers to her as an ogged up floozy? Not cool, man. And improve vocabulary again. Nice. Nice one. Great job in the riot text. Love the part about Sarif being like Nero playing his electric fiddle as Detroit burned. Good shit. One hit of ball game tonight. Strasbourg is pitching, so Spose got this one. Spose is the Montreal Expos. They call them the Spos. Just wanted to give you a small tip in your script for the piece about Taggart. You referred to him as anti-augmentation activist Bill Taggart. Try to avoid using that term. Pro-human is less of a negative connotation. True. And the same email in French as earlier. Okay, this area is frickin' cleared out, I think. Yes, yes it is. Now, what do we got here? A little meeting room
Looks
action.
like everyone left in a hurry, Pritchard. The place is deserted.
Because somebody triggered a fire alarm and then silenced it. I suggest you find Miss Cassan quickly and get out of there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna check this computer, and then we'll head in through that vent. Figure out what's going on here. Can we get to the red? No, we cannot. So... Oh, wow. That did not take long. We should still be okay.
Access
Whoa, that was
granted.
pretty close, actually. Employee Day. Next month's our biannual Employee Day. All you're cordially invited to the Fun Dome on St. Hubert for a variety of activities such as VR wars, virtual bowling, arcade machines, and of course, Alley Combatants 7 tournament. We'll also rent the pub upstairs for those who prefer a more relaxed atmosphere and, well, booze. Free booze. Nice. Just a reminder regarding security and emergency protocols. In the event of emergency, various security doors located around Picus Complex will activate based on current security patterns. These doors are of course meant to increase security around the complex. Alternative routes and evacuation measures are a crucial part of everyone's day. Please make sure to revise section 5.1 to 7.3 of the employee manual on a regular basis. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's go where we need to go here. This way is the vent that we were in earlier, taking us down here. So, everything has been checked out. Who just leaves a stun gun on their desk? Christ. About Panchaea. Hello, Robert. Tom just sent me an email about the whole Panchaea coverage idea we discussed last week. I think we might just have found a viable angle. I was like you at first, a bit uncertain, but I have to admit he's got me convinced. We can probably use this to favor Picus' official position, and the extra user clicks won't hurt with the sponsors. Everyone wins. Check back when you have time. Cafeteria massacre. Okay, whoever started the experiment in cafeteria fridge number 5. You know, the one about slowly turning what looks into like a roast beef stew or meal or whatever into a sentient creature that knows only the twin imperatives of suppressing all life and assaulting all senses. Could you please buy yourself a semi-automatic military carbine and put an end to the abomination you've created? Seriously, whoever left that stuff in there, clean it up. It's fucking disgusting. That's classy. Totally classy. Alright, looks like we made it to where we need to go here. I just want to check out these other spaces. Of course. I know, right? Web Awards. Okay, we already read this. Panchaea, already read that. Or did we? About that discussion we had last week involving taking our Panchaea, take on Panchaea and the risks involved. I really think we should go forward and have a full cover story about the installation thing. It's huge. People want to know about it. Now I know you and Rob are afraid of the pro-augmentation angle, but we don't necessarily have to cast it in that light. I have a friend here in Montreal, Judith Reynaud. She's a well-known sociologist. She's the one who wrote the book 10,000 Years. I believe you've read it, right? Anyway, her voice is recognized and respected, and she's ready to comment on this issue. She believes that the fact this whole installation was built by Augs and couldn't have been built otherwise is not only a tribute to the power of augmentation, it's also a very strong case for its intense regulation. The Panchaea is the thing that Darrow's working on with all of the augmented people. The main idea behind that Panchaea is a clear example of how power of augmentation could easily unbalance the present world order if left unchecked. She makes her point with a lot more eloquence than I do, of course. Anyways, I know the whole thing is a bit touchy with the chief editors and everything. We have to start showcasing stories about the installation. We are getting lower ratings over this. Very crazy. Yes. We've been there. It's the last office to check before we move in. And hopefully find Eliza. Status report, another semester gone. And again, we agreed a new one. A very important one for Picus as we see the launch of 2 new website projects that will see us better effective fields for search engines and social networking, our media, keep things simple, be a cliche, keep the good work, everyone, blah, blah, blah. Morgan Everett, CEO, Picus. Eliza wardrobe issue. MDM wants Eliza to wear a blazer from their new fall collection. Do you happen to have her measurements? I'd make a guess, but I've never seen her in person. What? No worries if you don't know them. I'll ask Sanjeev. How have you never seen her in person? That's a bit weird.
Hello, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Zal tell you I was coming, Miss Cassan?
Please, call me Eliza. Zhao Yunru did not tell me. She does not know you have discovered this connection.
So how did you find out?
I have been watching you for some time. Ever since receiving orders to temporarily disrupt satellites over the Detroit metropolitan area 6 months ago.
The night Megan's team was taken. You jammed their GPL so everyone would think they were dead.
Yes. Although I only came to that conclusion later. I find my realization disturbing.
She acts really strange.
I wish we could discuss this further, but it seems I have alerted them to your presence. If you leave now, you may be able to escape.
Oh, I'm leaving. But you're coming with me.
Oh. I see. See how it is.
I'm sorry, Adam. I truly am.
Oh,
Jensen,
man.
get out of there now!
Tell me you saw that, Pritchard.
Later. Right now, I'm detecting multiple radio signals converging on your location. It's a trap.
We knew that. and I'm not leaving without Eliza Cassan. So find her while I look for a way to get downstairs.
Oh, this is gonna be insane. Okay, well, this is where we're gonna take a break. I don't know if Eliza's real or if she was just like hologramming in to talk to us from somewhere else, or I don't know what the hell is going on anymore around here. Thanks, bye. Holy dot moly.